A word for our listeners. Season 2 of Masks of Nyarlathotep is set in the 1930s and 40s. We will be using terms and sayings from those times, including some that could be considered offensive. It's not our intention to offend. We merely wish to offer as accurate a view of the time period as possible. Welcome to Masks of Nyarlathotep, a Nerds Domain gaming podcast. Join us each week as our investigators uncover the corruption of the mythos in World War II. Starring George Chimples, Rob Walker, Phil Durham, Shirley Niedzwiecki, and Justin Kimmett, with Matt Quiett running the table as keeper. Eldritch evils and crazed Nazi cultists await you just beyond this music.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Nerds Domain Presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. I'm Matt, and I'm here with Phil.
Hello.
And Rob.
I'm about to be having a great time. Matt is not.
And Shirleyna.
My name is Filipina.
Felina.
Felina's on the other side of the table.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Are you
Shirley.
going fluid on us?
Yes,
And Roxy is in the heart of Texas.
deep in.
There, yeah. Am I? Yes. Hello.
I don't know,
I
where
keep
you
telling
at,
you,
Texas?
it's the left thigh.
It's the left
thigh.
thigh of Texas.
The left thigh of Texas.
Oh, see, I was in the ass crack of Texas.
El Paso?
Or I was in Abilene.
Where's
El
that?
Paso's close to the right thigh, I think.
It's right square in the middle, and it's where all the drugs come through. It's one of the main drug trafficking towns.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's literally right there in the ass crack of.
So that okay, I see. I see
Yep.
now.
Right there, if you go straight down, what is that? I don't remember the highway there from Dallas. Straight
I
on the
don't.
highway from Dallas through that goes over to New
I hate
Mexico and
Dallas.
down into-
35, I-35.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes all the way to the Canadian border. That is our Pan-American highway, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Whoa.
think, no, maybe it's not 35. It's going to be an even
An-
number because it's east
anyway.
to west.
Anyway.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't hear you
Anyway.
very well, Matt.
Me?
Yeah.
You got to put your mic up to your mouth. See,
Is
that's
that
the
better?
trick. Yeah, look
there
at
you
that.
go. Hey,
All
me-
right.
Give me
So,
crap.
kind of like a miracle.
you guys have found two Jewish people, have set them free with some weapons, told them to go clean up. You burned some bodies and left an arm sticking on a pike in the ground.
Damn straight.
What are you doing? What are you doing now? Hurrying
We're
onto your
going to
target?
Disney World.
Hurrying onto your target, or
Yeah.
are you gonna go back and hide?
Yeah.
Because originally you were hiding here, and you've broken that hiding to kill some Nazis.
I'm fairly confident at this point.
What time of day is it?
Yeah.
It's probably like 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now.
We still can't hang out here because, as has been mentioned, they're going to come looking here.
So yeah, my espionage skill says this is a really bad place to hide.
It's 3 o'clock in April.
Yes. It's
So
not
the
like-
Sounds like a
sun goes
password.
down around 6, right?
About
Sun's
6-ish.
gone at 6, so we got 3 hours.
Yeah.
Probably about 4 hours before it's dark enough for us to really be
Yeah.
undercover.
So where are you guys headed? How far away are you gonna get? Like, are you just gonna go now?
I'm leaving that to
I'm
the
just-
men folk.
Wow.
You are so damn sexist. I mean,
Wow, yeah.
absolutely.
I think it's time to just go ahead and make our way to Bremen.
Yeah, as far as we can, while moving like out off the roads, away from the roads and such.
Keeping an eye out.
All
We
right.
have a navigator with us.
Sitwell, roll your navigate.
Alrighty.
Please say
Critical
a very
fail,
low
critical
number.
fail, critical fail.
That is a 16.
Oh. Okay.
That'll do.
Yeah. Under 60, yeah.
Okay, so you guys start moving up the road, or off the road. You travel for a couple more hours and it starts to get dark. And about, I'd say an hour and a half after it goes dark. So probably around 8, you guys get to the outskirts of Bremen. The train station that you're looking for is going to be on the western edge, which is the side you're coming in from. That's good. So you guys are just outside of Bremen. What are you doing? Bremen.
Okay, I thought you said Merman.
He did say merman. He's really caught up on the Atlantis myth. Multiple
Just like the
merman.
Nazis.
Merman.
What time is it? I'm sorry.
It's about 8.
8 p.m.
Yes.
How much activity is going on in the town right now?
There's still a sizable amount of activity.
Is it a weeknight or weekend?
It's a weeknight.
Okay.
Say we rest until midnight-ish, and then we scout out the train station.
Say we scout out the train station, then rest until everybody gets here.
Still a lot of people out.
You're
We're
in
dressed
soldiers'
in
uniforms.
Soldiers, like
Oh, yeah,
foreign
that's a
military
good call.
uniforms.
I forget about being in those. You know, we get so used to walking around in normal
Cities.
clothes, and I can speak a German. All right. We'll wait.
So about midnight,
Assuming,
or until the town or the city calms down enough. Is that right?
yes.
That's why I asked if it was a midnight or a weekend.
Midnight or a weekend.
Yeah.
Weeknight or a weekend. For Pete's sake, it's late already.
So around probably about 11 o'clock, you guys notice that the city's pretty much done. Everything blacked out shortly after dinner, but you could still see movement around. They're under blackout conditions because of the bombings, and it's clear that the city has been bombed. Not necessarily like yesterday, but like in the recent past, it has been bombed.
Probably would have been curfews too.
Yeah. So
we don't want to get seen by anything everywhere. Just
So-
not just because of the uniforms, but even our silhouettes we don't want to have seen.
right. So at about 11, clouds start covering the moon. You guys start heading down. The train station is a little bit in town. It's not like there's the train station and then nothing. There's buildings around it, mostly warehouses, probably for storing what comes in and out on the train. The station itself, you do a complete circuit, kind of check it all out. You have a pretty good idea of what you would expect here. It looks like there are places for soldiers to be. It's clearly guarded during normal operations. Is there anything else you guys are specifically looking for? The idea is you need to get onto the train. You don't necessarily need to get on here, though.
Is there laundry drying?
Like in somebody's yard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there an easy way for us to move a boatload of troops in here? Does it look?
I mean,
Because you're talking
roll
like 40
idea.
people.
Roll idea.
17.
So assuming your men get here in the next couple of hours, you could load them up into a cargo train or pod or cargo. What do you call those? Car. That's car. A cargo car, and you guys could all hide in with that as long as it's not too, full.
Okay.
Take maybe a little bit of time to find one that you could put them into, but there are clearly cars waiting to be hooked up here.
Okay.
So that's where they go. We're getting into the passenger part of the train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearing it out.
Well, it's just one guy I want to take out. I want to take out
The conductor.
the professor.
Wow. I mean. Okay. I follow. I smell what you're cooking. We got to clear it out either way. Or we got 3 grenades. We can just kind of toss it right in the car.
You want to kill German civilians?
I mean, technically they're not even people, right?
I clarified that.
It depends. We'll have to kind of play that by ear. I mean, there's going to be casualties. It doesn't
Okay.
say we're not going to intentionally go for casualties, but there's a possibility that there will be casualties. Just so you're aware of what we're dealing with, right?
No, yeah, that's war.
Right.
But we're gonna put all them into the area where they probably can't do much. But
Ideally.
we're
I mean, yeah, we're not going to run in there and just empty the car means literally empty the car. They can, even if it's not going fast, we can toss them off. They'll survive, unless it's someone elderly, in which case I'll lock them in a bathroom. I don't care.
So
like
for the record, this
five
is
old
an
people in this
Astor
bathroom.
Brian conversation. This is not anybody else around
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
So our goal is to get onto the train and to apprehend the professor. Like, what were we supposed to do once we got
You're supposed to
get their artifact or something? To figure out where the artifact was
Yeah,
going?
you're under the impression that they have something on the train, like that the professor has gotten
Oh, okay.
something.
You know,
So we get the thing from him and then we kill him, or we kill him and find the thing on him, or whatever.
he probably won't survive the blood loss from losing the toes and the fingers to get the information we're looking for.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean, he's a cultist, right?
He is.
Whoa.
Okay.
He is lower than low.
So the plan to get you guys on the train is
Hide people in one of the cars that's going to get loaded up.
that's
We're going
with
to swap
you
them
so far.
over.
Yep.
And then we're going to kind of just sweep the train and clear it out.
But we're gonna get into
Yeah, I'm asking how you are getting.
We are going to get into the...
civvies that we're gonna steal off of clothing lines.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I smell you. That works.
We good with that, Sitwell?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I don't
that
want
part
to
of the
smell
plan,
anything, but yeah.
That part of the getting onto the train plan was shared. The
Are you purchasing tickets? Is that the plan?
tomorrow.
As civilians?
Yeah.
Won't they need to see our papers?
To buy train tickets, you're going to need to show your papers and also have money. Now, I mean, we could say that the soldiers
German
had enough
officers?
money between them. I'm fine with that, but you don't have papers.
They didn't give us to that as a part of the mission.
Nope.
And you gave away the ones we had.
That's what I was saying. Like, why wouldn't we get, like, some kind of cover?
Well, there were more than just two.
Because we're
right?
not really... So, okay, we could do it that way. Or we can move further down the track, cut down a couple trees, block the path, the train's got to stop, we jump on, talking old Wild West style
Train heist?
train heist.
When does
There's-
this train arrive?
It will be around 11 that it'll get 11 a.m. It'll get here.
So when we get everybody
Solid
in, we'll
day.
have enough people
So
to
about an
block it down
hour.
and lock this down. We just have to get far enough ahead of to have the whole train out of the city, out of the town.
So when they all arrive, we should just go up 100 meters,
I'd say maybe close to a mile, but yeah.
a couple kilometers.
Yeah.
So even
I
before
would-
it gets to Bremen.
Yeah,
and
I am
cut the trees down
French. I
there.
would say about 2 clicks. Yeah,
Okay.
And then how are you stopping the train there?
just block it down. We could cut down trees.
Cut down trees.
With
Get the
what?
men- Get the
I
men
don't
to
know,
cut down
we
trees.
have 40 soldiers. They didn't bring anything to cut down trees.
Oh, so we're not
No.
putting the soldiers in the
No, we're
cargo
changing
truck.
our plan.
'Kay.
We're gonna train heist this. Only we're gonna have way more than.
Sure, I think they could probably figure that out.
Yeah, figure out how to get some trees down
So why did we bring 40 men with us to just get this one guy?
because we're gonna assault the train. I mean, literally, we're gonna assault the train.
Because
Why
it's not
does
going to
the
be. It's not like the professor's going to be riding in a car by himself with absolutely no protection.
If they have one of the most important artifacts of the Nazi war machine, then they're definitely gonna have at least 3 people with him.
All right. At
Did we,
least.
did we lose
Just
any men
three.
in the drop?
Nope. A couple of guys have twisted ankles, but that's about it.
Well, they can.
They rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're good. I'm walking on a twisted ankle. Did I ever get to heal that?
Nope.
Can I first aid that?
Sure, somebody else can first aid that for you.
Hey, Roxy, would you try to first aid my ankle, please?
Sure.
She breaks it off and feeds it to you.
Yeah, I do not help at all. At all.
So you
Does
did.
someone else want to try to
I
help you?
thought
That's
you
a
had
98.
medical or first aid.
Yeah, and until
you
she
had a
rolls
65.
98. Until she rolls 98.
Oh, well.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Nope.
Or an 88.
I rolled an 82.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So no, your ankle
No.
hurts.
Oh, that sucks.
Got morphine.
Hey, you want more?
None of us know how to wrap an ankle.
Nope.
We can't do a splint.
I came in self-aid buddy care.
It's really weird. Frog feet are our ankles are way different than normal people.
Oh, no. Please tell me it's not so.
You know, just because we can be using terms that people may find
It's
offensive doesn't
not
mean we
our
have
intent to
to.
offend.
Right. That was actually your intention to offend at that point.
But unfortunately, fortunately, it was only to offend you, not to offend our actual. French
However,
listeners.
I'm sure if we got a French listener that may have found that rather offensive.
perhaps we'll
You
never
should
know.
probably
No.
apologize to
Hey,
him.
we
I did at the
could
beginning of
know
the episode.
if they chose to let us know.
Yeah,
you are
sure, you know
so
what?
totally-
our one and only French listener. Please
If-
tune in
if-
again
if
next
our-
week where we will make up for this.
If our French listener is
See?
upset,
Or
you should
French Canadian.
write
This
us.
is how naive I am. I didn't even know you were making a slight against
Really?
his
nationality.
Frenchness?
nationality. I thought it was a deep one joke.
No, not a deep one joke.
No, we only try turning you into deep
Aw.
ones.
Yes.
Well, maybe our French listeners
Or-
will also think
Or
that.
Aiden. What is it with you and trying to turn your close family into deep ones?
Aiden was not my fault. I had no idea. Clearly, how I built that character, I had zero. I made Aiden an NPC to play in the B team just once, and I made him a giant hulking monster of a man. And then he turned into a deep one, and we fought his duplicate cousins.
Oh, well, that's helpful.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to helpful, it's probably a 0.
I'm like, my guy's like 5'9" with like a strength of like 11, and I'm gonna fight him hand to hand.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
You never
Anyway.
fight a deep one hand to hand.
No.
We found fin to fin.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys back off, meet the rest of your men. They get there a few hours before dawn, or a couple hours before dawn. You move to the new ambush spot, right?
Yes.
I'm not just speeding through this because it's boring and
No, that's fine. Yeah, speed through it because it's boring.
they tell you that they're going to be able to chop down chop down a couple of trees, but they're going to need to start like now.
Okay.
They don't have the appropriate. Okay,
Well, do they have any explosives?
they have. You guys have grenades.
I don't want to burn all my grenades out. We could burn one grenade and that'd take out quite a few.
No.
Knock down a couple trees.
If you give us if you give them 2 grenades, they can block the track easily.
I mean, is this area active enough that
We're
that-
2 kilometers out. I mean, someone may
Oh,
be able to
okay,
hear it, but
okay.
you wouldn't be able to tell what it was, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
All right. So about 10:45, they blow 2 trees down onto the track.
So we gave him 2 grenades.
Yes. I assume
Okay.
you gave them 2 grenades, right? No.
They can't do it elsewise?
They can only do 2 trees with 2 grenades.
They're not exactly. It's not like there's
You
giant
have to
trees
tape
all.
it to the
that-
tree.
I'm not taping. Okay, sure. Yeah, we have to tape it to a tree.
Like, you
Don't
can't
you know
just,
how to
like,
blow up a tree to knock it down
throw
with a
the
grenade?
grenade
you use
over
you
there
use duct tape.
and it falls down. It doesn't work like
The
that.
bizarre idea I had was like coring out a tree and sticking the grenade inside of there.
Oh,
which is-
or
Which
that.
would have been fine.
Whatever.
Right? But, I mean,
that's still like, 1 grenade,
So-
1 tree, though.
I don't know if you set off a grenade, but that little boom isn't like a little M80. It's got a pretty good. You probably
Yeah.
can take quite a bit of chunk out if you toss a couple grenades in the woods. You get more than 2 trees, I would assume, unless they're like really far apart trees.
It depends on the
It's
density of the
not
trees.
like our dense forest here. We're
Okay.
talking about distanced or spaced trees. Roxy, could
Space
you-
trees?
Yes, space trees.
They're space trees. Okay, that's why it takes so much grenade.
Shirley, Roxy, could you roll combat engineer?
Will you quit calling her
Sure.
my name?
Roxy,
Yes, you've called her my name twice.
Roxy is not your name.
No, you're like, sure, Roxy.
Look, it's confusing.
That is a no.
I don't know why you're giving the man
See,
trouble
I
for as
told
sexist
you.
as you've been pro for us. Gosh.
I had to roll pretty bad for that to be.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
one.
No, I gave you a lot of combat engineering just
I
for this
did,
reason.
yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah.
You want to roll
That was a
demolitions for me?
95.
Oh my! You want to roll demolitions for me?
Sure.
I mean, you could have just set a grenade on the track and set it up to go off when the
That's
train
better.
went over it.
That
You
is
didn't let me roll idea.
63 under 80.
Okay.
Okay.
So about 10:45, 2 trees go down over the track. You've lost 2 grenades. That is the end of that of the how many grenades discussion.
All right.
All that arguing to have me roll.
Well, so my thought on the grenades going off versus us cutting it down is it will look like a natural disaster as opposed to people have cut this tree.
Can we back up for a second? What natural disaster involves grenades?
Us. We are a natural disaster.
Yeah, but a lightning strike or something like that would have
errant
taken
or
down
an
some
errant
trees. They're going
bomb
to
or
fracture.
something, that's
They're not going to cut clean.
A lightning
For Pete's
strike
sake.
that is direct in a forest. Like, it only hit these 2 trees.
Grenade tornadoes, like
Grenados.
Grenados.
If you can have a damn shark in a tornado, you can have a damn grenade in a tornado. Get your shit together.
Grenados.
God almighty.
Grenados.
Can we make a spell for that? I
Grenade.
guess.
Sounds like a great-
Grenado.
I think this needs to be a thing.
I hate you guys. Grenados. Okay. Trees go down over the track. It's probably 11:15. Probably closer to 11:30.
It took them 30 minutes to get them trees to drop on the track.
No, it's about 11:30 when the train is coming.
Okay.
So it's late. It's way late.
It arrived in Bremen at 11.
And they
It
gotta
takes
load
time to
everybody up.
hook and unhook cars.
Oh, I
and
thought we were going.
you're
up.
only like 2 kilometers down.
I thought we were
Oh,
going
you wanted
up.
to stop it before Bremen?
No, I was thinking after.
Okay. I was the confused one then. Okay.
Okay.
Although that doesn't make sense if we'd have done it before.
Except that as soon as the train doesn't show up on time,
People are going to freak out. This way, we have a little bit more.
you
of
got a
buffer.
little more time before they don't show up at the
Yeah.
next station.
But it just means we got to, get rid of some more civilians. Get rid of, depending on.
Where are you guys hiding with your 40 men?
There's lots is there? How many trees are there? Give me
Behind the trees that didn't get blown up.
yes. Give me an exact count.
Roll
of
luck.
how many trees? Got it.
You guys find an area to hide not too far off. So, tell me the plan now that the train is stopped. How are you approaching the train?
With guns out?
So you're just going to rush the train with
What?
44 soldiers.
Okay.
Well, we'd
this
have
was not
20
the
on
plan
one
I-
side, 20 on the other. Our team is going to the front. They're coming from the back, and they're going to start sweeping the back, and then we're going to jump on the front after a few minutes and then being on the back.
Okay. Can I have anyone that has military doctrine, roll it? Which, yeah, I know it's not you two.
I didn't get it.
I'm an espionager. That's what
Yeah,
I
I got it. 71 under 75.
Roxy, you know that if the Nazis have a specific car for them, it's going to be closer to the front of the train.
Okay.
So
I would relay that to you all.
So
Okay,
you
so
so you guys, the four of you, and how many other soldiers are going from the front?
4.
so the 4 of us and 4 going to the front, then everybody else is sweeping from the back up. I mean, it won't be the full back; it'd be like the middle up. We'd have a small platoon move back, try to
Yeah, I
find
mean,
the
like, I'm
artifact.
saying if we're on the inside, like, there's not that many people that can
Look,
put single file through the middle or whatever.
right.
So that-
So I mean, it
How
would
many
be
people can fit in these cars?
In the passenger cars?
Yeah.
What?
Assuming it's a standard passenger car, you're going to get 4 places, so you're looking at maybe 16 people per car if they're full.
Okay.
That doesn't sound right.
So like they have like the little rooms or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
the downside is this doesn't mean we can beat the hell out of a Nazi and toss him off the side and say no ticket.
No, you can still do this.
Dr. Jones.
You call me Dr. Jones, lady.
Okay, so
Well, I mean, not everybody's like the people who are coming up from the back. Like we're only people outside in case people like try to ditch out and run away. Right?
They can run away. As long as it's not the professor.
Yeah,
Right?
but we can't have the professor running away.
So you want to leave like tonight? Okay, now you're talking about 20 people. We could do 10 outside the cars towards the front that are going to keep it because he wouldn't have a whole lot of resistance to go because the ones in the back are going to block it off. So we'd have 10 on the outsides,
Okay.
4 with us. So it's 14. So we got 16 people that can comb the rest of the cars.
Do we believe that there's a whole, group of Nazi soldiers guarding this guy?
My assumption is if this is an important Nazi artifact, there would be a lot of people protecting it.
So they're probably going to be. I mean, they wouldn't just be hanging out on the train when it stops. I assume some of them are going to come out,
right,
right?
this is assuming that you guys have made all these plans prior to the train stopping.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be a firefight, but that's why we have people outside and then people that are
Okay.
designated to move inside.
So the 4 of you and how many more soldiers are going into the front?
4 more with us.
So 8 total.
8 total.
Okay. So the train comes to a stop. The conductor climbs down and immediately out of the first car, a Nazi soldier holding a gun tells him to get back in before you guys even come out. Like, this happens relatively rapidly. And soldiers not pour, but start to come out of the first 3 cars on both sides, scanning the horizon. Like, they're looking for what's going on. Because clearly, like, trees don't just fall over. And even if they did, they should be careful.
Yes, those trees should be careful when they follow.
They should. The damn trees are very, very impolite for falling right on my
Is
track.
it my understanding that the guys towards the back are going to be firing at them to pull them away from the front car? Is that the idea?
That sounds fine to me.
Roxy, can you roll command for me?
Yeah, just 1 second.
It's alphabetical.
I know
Yeah,
your
I know.
inclination is to think it's a K, but it's actually a C.
No.
Okay.
No.
She doesn't know how to command
Can I roll
soldiers.
command?
Yeah, sure. Do you have command?
Yeah, I do.
Oh. Well, dang.
It's not very good.
Hot
but I got
dog.
it.
What is yours? Because it might be better than mine. Mine really wasn't that good either.
Mine's a 15, and I rolled a 24.
Oh, never mind. Mine was way better than that.
As the SS soldiers get out, start to kind of come down out of the train, your men at the back, 36 of them, so 18 on each side.
Yeah.
Okay, start firing. What? This was the plan. Was this not the plan?
This
Why
is
are
the
you
plan.
looking at me?
Yes, that's fine.
Were you
Yeah.
on your phone and didn't hear the plan?
Nope, I heard the plan.
Would you do me a favor and recite the plan?
Thanks, Rob. You just threw me under the train.
Damn straight.
Thank you for calling her out instead of me calling her out.
Yeah.
Go ahead, shoot the people.
So they start firing. As they do, you guys rush towards the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is going in first?
Nose goes.
I'll go.
Oh, yeah.
Sitwell goes. All right,
Sitwell and I.
Roxy, I need you to roll dodge. Oh yeah, I'm way under.
This is a...
Could be another plate
What
guy.
is my dodge? Oh, nope.
It's alphabetical. As you go to climb up into the first car, a kind of hulking man comes
Ooh.
out.
Did you just say
He-
cool to that?
He is in what would be considered almost dress uniform, except that his collar of his jacket is open and it looks kind of like a sailor's turtleneck underneath it.
Okay.
On his right shoulder is kind of a padding, like an armored padding, and then his hands end in long, probably 3-foot claws.
Oh, gross.
And
Ruined it.
his whole head is covered in a white helmet, like covers his eyes and everything, front to back.
We come across some damn
Stormtrooper.
Noctwolf.
As you start to climb up, he hits you, kind of shoulders into you. You get knocked back probably 10 feet. Like, it's a hefty hit.
Jeez.
And onto the
So-
ground, you're going to take 8 damage.
Good night.
And he quickly assesses the 8 of you there. It's clear that he's assessing you. Everybody, we're going to go in Dex. Holy cow. Holy cow.
Yeah, he goes first.
What's the problem with werewolves?
Evelyn, what are you doing?
I'm using slugs.
Okay. What are you doing?
Shotgun.
You want to hold on? You're shooting him?
Yeah, I want to
Because
shoot him.
we're declaring.
I'm declaring
Okay.
that
Brian.
I'm
Just
getting us
shooting
warm.
him.
Brian.
So where am I?
So the
No.
4 of you would have been going up.
Yeah.
Sitwell has been knocked back past you. So you're pretty close. You're close enough
Am I
that,
on-
that all of you could be stabbed, except Sitwell, who's just a little bit farther back.
Am I on the train, or did he
No,
knock me off the
No,
train?
you went to go take that first step up and pull yourself up onto the train, and
He
that's when he
just-
hit you.
He just, bowled me down. Okay.
So is there a
Jerk.
spot where I can like take a side step almost to like try to get a little bit of cover while I fire at him?
Not really. I mean, you're looking at train and a kind of empty field right here.
So the door
Oh, I see what you're saying.
the door opens, I'm
Um,
assuming like along the direction that the train travels, and then you step out down some stairs.
Yeah. You could
So,
kind of
if I
wedge
go, like-
yourself between the car and the neck and the car in front and the
The
engine.
car in front of it.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah, you
whatever,
could
and,
definitely.
like, use that to shield my body while I have my
Yeah.
eyes and.
Yeah.
So I would position myself that way and fire.
Okay. Sitwell. Get up.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're gonna fire on him.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
What gun are you using?
I am going to use the Thompson.
Okay. Remind me when we get to your turn to talk to you about machine guns and how they work.
Okay.
Astor.
I'm going to move to the opposite side of Phil
Okay, sure.
so I can peep
And
you at him.
fire. Okay. All right. So firing. Evelyn, go ahead.
That puts her in the line of werewolf.
22 under 79.
Well, if
That hits.
she's not smart enough to get out the way.
5.
Plus 7.
Oh, 5 plus 7.
12.
How much?
12.
Your shot goes into him. It is clear from how it hits him that he is wearing some sort of armor, and it is not going into his body, just impacting the armor and falling off. So the slug just hits him and drops. You said 12?
Yeah. I yell that he has some kind of armor on, and then I back up.
Brian, you don't have a chance to back up yet because it's not regular firing, or not regular round when you can move.
Okay.
Does it appear magical in any way?
Maybe. I mean, you've never seen this before.
Can
Those
I roll-
hands, those hands ain't normal.
Would I roll occult?
Maybe on
No.
your turn.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Duh. Everybody roll sanity.
Oh. Got it.
And Roxy, not that
got
you've
it.
lost any, but you're going to want to roll under your current sanity. So wherever you're
Yeah.
at on your marking off.
Failed.
Failed.
I'm good.
If you failed, you lose a d6. If you succeeded, you'll lose 1.
Just one.
Yeah.
I'm tired of losing sanity.
Wow. What is 20%?
Yeah.
20% of what?
What
How
did
many-
you lose?
how
So I'm
many
at
you have?
25.
Okay.
So,
So 2.5 is your 20%.
Yeah.
oh, so yes, I lost 6.
Oh, yeah. You drop your gun. We'll come back to you. Not right now. What are you doing, Shirley?
How many did you lose?
He lost 6.
6.
Oh, okay.
5 was his threshold.
And
Gotcha.
his sanity is suffering.
Yeah.
Even after all that, I just gained back. I just
Yeah.
lost all of it.
Sitwell.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Okay, machine guns.
Okay, so
Teach me their ways.
you have a magazine of 20 shots. We're gonna unlike the other game where we let them do everything they want. I'm gonna limit that here shortly. You
fine.
can fire up to 10 bullets. For each bullet you fire, you're gonna add 5% to your skill. If once you hit, you will roll a d whatever, however many bullets you fired, and that's how many bullets hit. You can do
Okay.
this as long as your enemies you're firing on are in a cone. And since there's one, he's in a cone.
But are my teammates also within that cone? Is
Nope,
this a
you can
bad
position
idea?
it appropriately to not hit them.
Okay.
They kind of spread themselves out, and you can just fire past Shirley, so that shouldn't be a problem. Or Evelyn, so that shouldn't be a problem.
So every subsequent bullet
Yeah,
is
so
it adds a percent or it subtracts from my
it
percent?
adds a percent to your. So how many bullets are you going to fire?
Yeah,
10.
let's just do the 10 that you
Okay.
said.
So you'll add 45 to your skill,
Okay.
which puts it at a lot.
Yeah, like 110.
That's fine. You can still roll 000 and fail. But,
Okay.
But 110, 20% of that is 22. So if you can roll under 22, you also crit.
Okay, cool. I rolled a 6 or 9.
Okay. Now roll a d10 and see how many bullets hit.
Please say 10.
Please don't say 1.
8.
Okay. So you would roll 8 damage, assuming you're doing your Thompson does a d10 plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hit him center mass with 8 shots, and he drops.
Yes.
None,
Well, I just rolled a 9 too, so yeah, he's really hurt.
none
Yeah.
bouncing? Okay.
Yeah. So he drops, and then
Never pushed an Englishman.
She went straight.
I like the new
gangster.
guy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't say that because I'm going crazy right now. But
Yeah.
I need everybody to give me a spot hidden.
Gotcha.
Crazy man can spot hidden?
Yeah. No. You just hold on.
Got it.
I'll come back to you.
I got it.
I
4.
did not.
Okay.
Ooh, you hella got it.
Uh,
What is that
coming
under?
up over the train is another
40.
one. As it leaps. Oh, I'm sorry, Astor. Before this happens, I forgot it's your turn. What would you like to do now? The guy in front of you is down, and it's currently your turn in first firing.
Oh,
You don't see anything else to
trying
fire
to get
on.
onto the train.
Can't get on the train. This is first firing. You don't move on first firing. You move on regular.
Oh, then I'm not.
So you're
firing.
pretty much
Yeah.
you're just kind of stuck there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Over top of the train, the two of you got spot. Comes another one, crawling in a very unnatural way. It
Oh,
leaps
gross.
off and lands on one of the soldiers, claws first, and just kind of puts him kind of in the breast of, on each side, and then pulls out and dismembers him. And the man goes down screaming. And then it stands and looks
Wait.
at another one of the soldiers.
If it's getting him right in the chest, he doesn't have lungs to scream with at that point anymore.
That's fair.
Sure. That's a solid point. this is your degree in biology, right?
Yeah.
No, that's a good point. So
The gurgles.
yeah.
There we go. All right. I'll take
Murlocs.
gurgles. Murlocs.
He murlocs.
So top of the round, let's talk about Brian for a second.
Oh, yay.
So Brian, you saw this thing.
That's not holy.
That it is not holy,
It is
but
now.
more importantly, it might have won. Like, this might be the end. This might be the thing that kills you. And you have that deep inside you rooted, that fear that this thing is going to be the thing that kills you. And so you drop your gun. And now you feel a very strong inclination to go run and hide.
Okay.
Okay. So, Evelyn, what are you doing? You going to fire on that thing?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the soldiers with us.
Yeah.
One of the 4 soldiers with us.
Yes.
We just beat it on the other
Yeah.
side.
63 under 79.
Okay.
9,
Plus.
7.
16.
I keep forgetting my plus.
Okay.
That's really important.
Yeah, it is. Sitwell,
I remember in D&D.
what would you like to
Yes. I'll shoot.
do? How many?
Shoot again.
What are you going to release more than one shot?
How far is this creature from me?
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Well, since I have the Thompson out, we're just gonna go for it again.
Okay. And then how many shots are you going to fire?
Let's go with the other 10.
Okay. So again, 110%.
It's a vampire. Or not vampire. werewolf
That is
thing.
that is a 90. So I still hit.
This is way worse. Okay. Roll your D10. You have no idea. This is way worse.
That is 7.
7 hits. Again, he
Oh, I'm sorry. 5.
still,
5
that's
hit.
fine.
I was doing my damage roll.
That's
so
fine.
5 hit.
He also goes down.
Is there a picture?
I can't see.
I can't see it very well. It's very dark. Matt!
I
Show
can turn the lights on
Roxy.
or whatever.
Ew, he's ugly.
Sorry,
That's
there's
his
like
first
a
crime.
bad glare. There, that's better.
Oh, did he get the bookend picture, or were you still looking at Matt?
He looks like Michael Myers.
So I'm gonna need you to roll dot. No, I'm kidding.
Well, that was bad laugh.
So the one that wait no, I'm sorry. So well, Astor, you have nothing to fire on again.
Yeah, I'm running the train.
You're running, and oh yeah, you can
Into
do
the
that.
train. Yeah.
You can do that. As you start to go up the steps, or as you go up the steps and start to like go inside, you feel something wrap around your ankle, not your hurt one. Yay! I need you to give me, let's say, strength. What's your strength?
14.
Never mind. You fail completely. I overpower you that much.
Oh,
As you're
goodness.
pulled, yanked, as the one that's dying, laying on the steps, tries to stop you from going inside.
Oh, because he's not
roll,
dead yet.
roll the d6. I like when I make players roll their own damage.
4.
You'll take 4 damage. As you kind of like bounce your face off the stairs going down.
He's not nice.
Oh,
Ow.
You
He's
need
not-
your face.
He's not dead yet, despite 80,000
Not dead
shots in his
yet.
chest.
Third firing, Oh, nope, sorry. I did not do that on purpose. I really didn't. Third firing, nobody has a third firing.
Mm-mm.
As it kind of yanks you down, I'm sorry, Astor, as it yanks you down, it reaches or it pulls its arm back to kind of stab at you and then just kind of drops limp.
Okay.
Not that you could tell it was breathing before, but you're pretty sure it's not breathing now.
You were pretty sure of that before.
I was too. Yeah.
I mean, you just watched it take 10 shots and drop to the ground. You assumed it was dead. That's not, or 8 shots. That's not an unfair assumption.
right.
We're just saying, like, now you're saying, like, oh, now it's okay. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So we're at the top of the next round. There's nothing to fight, so I'm going to pull us kind of out of combat for a second. Astor, you go inside.
I'm gonna kick off its head when I go inside, so I'm gonna use its head as like or like one of the body
Oh,
parts.
kick off. Okay,
Yeah,
not
kick
like
off.
kick off, like kick it like a football and it flies off. And
No, I'm gonna kick off. Kick off as in I'm moving off of it when I.
When you push down on it, it is very
Squishy.
stout. Like it's like pushing against rock.
Oh, good.
So it doesn't move a ton, but it does move a little bit because it's not fully settled there.
Makes it easier to kick off of.
You get inside, and what you see is essentially a large sitting area, like a nice, think like a 1920s parlor.
Okay.
And sitting in the far couch with some notes like in his lap and some books next to him is a professor. Well, hold on right there. Brian, where are you going? What are you doing?
Am I acting on my own volition now?
No, you still have that overwhelming push to run and hide.
Okay.
What do you want to do? You
I
can
don't
fight
want to do that. Yeah.
You can fight that.
Yeah.
But you will not be able to go up those steps while that thing, even dead, is laying there. Like, you cannot force yourself up those steps.
Can I go around the other side?
Sure.
Okay.
So you kind of climb up over the train hitch and go around the other side and open the door and go up.
Okay.
Sitwell and Evelyn, are you two also coming in?
Yep.
This thing is pretty massive. How am I going to get up those stairs? Just go
You
around
can move
the
past.
other
It's
side.
off to the side of this. It's on the side of the stairs, not like directly in the middle.
It's been eviscerated.
Just
It's
climb-
probably going to be able to move.
You got to climb over it.
Yeah, I don't.
You can
that
go around like
doesn't
I
even-
did.
Yeah, I'm going around.
Okay.
Because that doesn't even
I
look
can't
like
just
a good
toss her up
idea.
there.
No tossing.
You never toss a dwarf.
Oh,
Toss me.
no.
Just
Don't
do it.
kill the elf.
Tell the elf.
Okay. So you all four kind of get in there. They're a little behind you, or like they get in there a little after you asked her. And the professor kind of sits down his notes. Oh, it's good to see you. This is exactly what we had planned. Good.
God, I hate arrogant people.
Well, it's Rob's old character, so just imagine this is Rob. Shortly, your men will be dead, and you guys will too. So this is working out exactly as we planned.
Oh, good. That's nice to know.
I'm glad that you came here on false information.
So, how long before I get to slug him?
Oh, you can start walking over there to slug him now if
Well,
you really want to.
Well, as soon as I laid eyes on him,
Oh, that's
I'm
where
going
you're
to go
heading?
slug him.
Oh, you're
So-
not going to shoot him?
No, we might be able to, we might get information.
Well, plus
about
your
him.
gun's outside.
Yeah, because I dropped my gun.
Drop that. Need to pick it up.
I have my R2D2 knife, so I can stab him. But no, right now I just want him to not talk.
Yeah, you go over. I'm going to assume you hit him because
Yeah.
he was super combat ready, right?
Yeah, reading his notes.
Yeah.
Despite the Thompson going off and the two things flying out, and all the noise and commotion, he's still chilled.
As you punch him, all four of you hear what sounds like dried leather scraping against dried leather. As
Ugh.
from the ceiling, you see two more of them start to unfurl. They are kind of like perched, hanging there, and kind of one drops behind you, between you and the rest of the group, and the other one drops right next to it. And it takes a second because they seem to be like, you know how bats kind of unfurl?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. They're like, their joints don't move quite right as they're straightening out. So we'll get back at combat. Evelyn, what are you gonna do? Keeping in mind that Brian is on the other side, so any failure to hit could mean a hit on him.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, hold on. We're declaring. Slow your dice roll. Brian.
I want to use him as a shield.
Okay, sure. Sitwell.
That's what I'm talking about. Now you're getting in the game.
Now
like I
my
did.
Thompson is out,
Right.
right?
I mean, you
So-
could switch out. You could have been switching out when you came in. However, if
Okay.
you're going to fire multiple shots, you're going to hit Brian.
Right. Yeah. So I'm good with going
Fired.
with my handgun.
Well, you can also fire the Thompson just one at a time too. That's something to
Okay,
keep
then
in mind.
yeah. So if it's got a semi-automatic option.
Yeah. And then Astor.
I'm shooting.
Okay.
Get me.
So Evelyn, go ahead and fire.
Three.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. Roll your damage. Oh wait, I get to dodge. Hold on.
Please say a very low number, a very high number.
2. I
So-
dodge.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He rolled lower than you did.
He did.
Brian goes off on regular round. This is first firing.
Yep.
Sitwell.
Alrighty.
Which one are you firing into? The one that Evelyn fired at, or the other one?
Am I gonna hit
No.
Brian either way?
No. As long as you're
Okay.
firing one shot, you won't hit Brian.
Even
Okay,
on
well
a
I miss anyway.
Well, I mean, if she critically misses, yes, she might hit you.
Oh, well, that might be. Let's see. The little number beside it says 96. Is my threshold right
Malfunction.
for a malfunction?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What'd
I malfunctioned.
What'd you roll?
A 98.
Okay, roll a d3.
I've been down this road last game.
That is a 3.
That's how many rounds it's going to take you to clear the jam.
Okay, well I have other guns, right?
Yeah. You're like, I got other guns.
Drop it.
So, Astor,
Pew pew.
into the one Evelyn shot at, or the other one?
The one Evelyn shot at.
Okay, go ahead.
Got it.
Okay, roll your damage.
Let's see. My damage is D10. 1.
Oh, I guess he has to take. Sorry, it's a minimum of 1. Okay, so top of the round, they go. So the first one is going to rush. Let's say Evelyn.
Dodge.
Not to like make unfair arguments, but aren't they going to go for the guy that's right next to the guy they're
One of
protecting?
them is. The
Oh,
other
okay.
one's-
All right. Fair enough.
Oh, no. That's a no.
I hit.
Yup. Jesus, Mary Joseph.
He hits you very hard with his claw. You're going to take 12.
I am unconscious.
Are you at 0?
Yep.
Yeah. So she drops.
It was fun playing with you.
The other one rushes at you,
You failed your dodge.
Brian.
Yep.
I hit.
9 on my dodge.
Roll luck.
You mess with my dodge?
I know.
No.
I passed my luck.
Is that a okay? So you don't drop to the ground in fear. That's what that was.
All right.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, drop into the ground is still a dodge, right?
Yeah.
So you barely get out of the way as this claw just swipes at you. Evelyn, you're down. Brian.
So I guess grapple him to use him as a shield?
Yeah.
You have R2D2 knife.
He said he was grappling.
That's true.
Stab him in the jugular.
I failed my grapple.
Okay. Sitwell.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with my handgun. So
Okay.
let's see what happens. That is a 9.
Oh, yeah, that hits. And what's your percentage?
My percentage on that is 60.
Oh, yeah,
60.
that's a crit.
Alrighty. That is a 1d10 twice. Is that how this works?
That's correct. Are you firing at the one that Evelyn hit already or a different one?
Yeah, let's go with the one that she already hit.
Okay.
That's 7 plus 9, so 16.
Okay. And then... Oh, that's not right. I had to... Math is hard. Astor.
Nope.
Okay. All right. We are going to go top of the round. Evelyn, nothing. Brian, what are you doing this round?
Still trying to grapple him.
Okay.
him as a
Sitwell,
shield.
what are you doing this round?
I'm gonna shoot again.
Okay. Astor.
Firing again.
Okay. So let's start with Brian. Or no, I'm sorry, Sitwell.
Okay. Whoops. That is a miss.
Okay. Astor.
It's a hit.
Okay.
You gonna dodge?
I'm gonna try.
You're gonna fail. Fail it.
I failed. I'll let you have it.
5.
Okay. And
God,
then
that thing is still up.
Mm-hmm.
every time you hit them with a shot, it seems to not penetrate their armor. And then top of the round, the one that is next to you, Brian, is going to swipe at you again. You want to dodge that?
Of course I do.
Yeah, he hits.
I dodge.
Okay. And then the other one is going to attack you, Astor. Hits.
Oh, 25 over 20.
You're going to take 10.
Jeez. These guys aren't playing around.
They are not. Brian. Grapple?
Grapple.
I'm going to die.
No.
Wow.
At least I'm making my dodges, I guess.
Right. Sitwell. You going to fire again?
Yep. And I hit
Okay.
for 4.
Okay. And then Astor.
Is there an area of flesh that's exposed?
Nope.
That doesn't look like
There is their hands, but not really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their eyes.
Hit.
Okay. Roll your damage. No, they don't. No,
They
they're
don't have eyes.
the masks
Yeah.
covered. You said 4.
Yeah.
While you guys are all doing this, the professor is just laughing, like not just chuckling, but like maniacal. He has already lost his mind, but he thinks it's great that you're all going to be killed here, and he's not taking any action whatsoever. Top of the round for third firing. There is no third firing, is there?
Nope. Brian's done
Okay.
on that.
Declare again, Brian.
Grapple. Use him as a shield.
Okay. Sitwell.
I mean, so you said that it doesn't look like our bullets are doing anything?
They're doing some, but they're not doing as much as they should.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep with shooting. So.
Okay. And then Astor.
Is there any fluid gushing yet? Do we see blood?
There's no.
We don't see blood yet.
The armor has yet to be penetrated. The armor wasn't penetrated on the other guys, even when they went down,
Why
okay.
did they drop?
because they've been battered to death. Even when you have a bulletproof vest on, it leaves bruises everywhere.
Yeah.
You can die from that still.
Mm-hmm.
Firing.
On.
Same one.
Okay, roll idea.
Got it.
Kill the professor.
Brian's trying to use him as a human shield.
You can still shoot him. Brian's failing terribly.
Okay. Okay.
All I'm
That was
saying-
because I was going to fire on the professor, but the reason I didn't take that shot was because we'd spoken about him being
Yeah, no,
in
no,
the
I get
line
it.
of fire.
I would say as long as you don't critically fail.
Okay.
This is the roll. The round he critically fails both shots.
All right, fire on the professor.
Okay. So, Brian, nope, Sitwell. Fire.
All right. That is, yep, that hits.
Okay.
Did just 3,
Okay.
and I need to reload.
Okay. Astor.
Firing at the professor. It's a miss.
Okay.
At least it wasn't critical.
Brian, Brian, go ahead and make your grapple if you'd like.
No.
Jeez, what is it with
It's
these
like
70s?
constant 70s. Yeah.
Wow.
I was at 72 over 70, and then 75 over 70.
The creature in front of you is going to swing at you, Brian. He hits. Do you want to dodge?
Yeah. Dodged.
Of course you did. And then the other one is
You don't want to hit me. I'm going to die. if
The
you
other
hit
one's
me.
going to swing at Sitwell. He hits. You want to dodge?
Yeah. Well, I'll try. I did not.
14.
I'm dead.
Like
What?
like dead, like 0 hit points?
Negative 2.
Yeah, like more than that. Yeah.
Really? We're just
Well,
going to
you took 10 off me already.
Oh, did I? Did I not hit Astor? I'm sorry, that should have hit Astor. I was trying to spread this out.
Yeah, no, that did. The 10 came off of me.
When did I hit you for 10?
The very first time they
No,
showed
no,
up.
you hit
or-
me for 2 when because of the paradrop.
Oh, okay.
And then I hit for 8 when he knocked me off the train,
That's
and
right.
that left
Yeah.
me with 8.
We'll just say that's going to put you at -1 for right now.
Okay, so not dead yet?
Not dead yet.
You're unconscious.
Good night.
Astor,
All right. Firing at
the guy that can't be grabbed.
the
So
guy
we
that
were
can't
on a
be
train and
He
there was
clearly
a
just covered
TPK.
himself in pig lard. Like, this guy is on it.
Got it. Fine.
I'm going to watch this. I'm going to roll Alt 1 on this dodge. No, I didn't dodge.
8.
He actually dies. He drops.
Really?
Yes. The two people in front of you, Astor, as you make another... Actually, both of you are going to make a sanity check.
Got it.
Yeah, I didn't make it because I don't have much left.
You won't have to suffer another psychotic episode. You're already dealing with one. But roll a d6. And Astor, you're going to lose 2.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look at that. You did better than
I
Astor.
did better than Astor.
Their arms suddenly have joints. Like, it starts popping in different, directions as though its arms are breaking as it kind of starts pulling in on itself until it's the body's about the size of maybe a 3-year-old child, just kind of like clumped together. The claws end up being bigger than it is. So it's just these giant claws next to this tiny little body, and it happens with both of them. You have 2 people that are really hurt. Somebody you have 3 people. All of you are really hurt.
All right. Well, I'm going to first aid
We could do a first aid on each of them, right?
Yeah. Who are you guys starting with?
Evelyn.
I'll start with Sitwell.
Okay.
I did not make Sitwell's.
What's my first aid? I missed that.
Okay.
I'll switch.
We'll switch.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably should have been
Miss-
getting first
miss.
aid before now, but yeah, I totally forgot
Both of you
that part.
missed?
Yep.
I've only got 37.
Oh, Lord. So
Do we
3.
have a medic?
Hold on. 3 guys come in. And go straight to Sitwell.
I had 66, then a 66 on the 50.
He does heals 2 to Sitwell. And then Evelyn's going to have to be carried out. The Evelyn is stabilized enough. What are you guys doing here?
So we've...
Searching for the artifact.
Nah, now we need...
Oh, no. He made it. I don't know if you picked up on that.
He made it clear that this is
This
not...
was a trap.
There's no, yeah.
The men were sent. There's no artifact here.
I'm still searching for one.
Oh, okay. He has a
we're gonna-
lot of notes. I mean, this wouldn't be the first time you grabbed a bunch of notes.
If I had to guess, I mean, he went down one shot. It's probably not really the professor.
Are you guys going to search him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you kind of check him, every time you grab an arm, blood seeps into the sleeve, and you kind of unbutton it and pull it up, and he has marks all the way down where fresh cuts. And you see two sets of 4 on each arm, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't know quite what that's about, but he was already hurt.
Huh.
They're not bleeding, they're not gushing blood like they should be, but they're also not healed at all. This is really recent.
Huh.
Probably something to summon those things or control those things.
Oh, I'm sorry,
right?
Brian. You have a lot of occult, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll occult.
I made that.
There are a lot of ancient.
Mine's a decent occult.
Oh yeah, go for it. Oh, that's right. You do have occult.
Nope.
There are a lot of ancient, quote-unquote, summoning rituals where to create a construct like that, you have to give a part of yourself. So, like him hurting himself in the blood.
Holy shit!
Shirley got startled by your Roxy.
Oh my
It was a lot. There was a lot of bass on this
Okay.
end of that. That was fun. So he gave a
Sitwell
part.
is hurt. I am fine.
Yeah. The giving him himself that blood and the pain probably helped animate or create these in some way. So when
Grody.
you killed him, that was obviously the key, but this kind of ties it all together.
I'm just gonna look for anything of value within.
There are notes. He has 3 vials on him maybe 3 inches long. One has what looks like white sand.
I don't touch that one.
Another one has
I play my character. I have
a
an
very
aversion to sand.
thick gray liquid.
I'll take that one.
And then the last one is like 3 stems of some sort of vegetation. You're not sure quite what it is, unless you have botany, and I'm just not aware of it.
No.
Yeah.
One of the Astor, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna take the sand.
Okay, I was about to say, like, I would be like, Astor, grab that.
Okay, so you guys grab all that stuff.
Grab the
Okay.
notes.
You are starting to hear the firing outside calm down.
Okay. We need to look out a window and make sure it's our people that are coming down.
You see on the farther side of the train from where you guys were, there's like 4 of your guys left, kind of like sweeping along the train to make sure they got everybody. On the other side, there's like 5 of your guys left. They got hit hard.
I'm going to start, heading in their direction through the train.
I mean, yeah, if there's
Looking
any,
for other people.
Are you okay?
So I'm going to first I'm going to grab my gun.
Okay, so you go back outside.
Yeah.
Around the train.
Well, the thing shrunk up, but I can't go past it.
Roll sanity. See what you think.
Nope.
Yeah. No. That.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go around the train.
Mm-mm.
But I want my gun.
Yeah. No. So you take the time to go around the train. When you come around and pick up your gun, you see the lieutenant. He has been shot, but he's and he waves you like to keep down.
So there's 9 outside. We have 3 medics that came in.
You have 1 guy that's a medic that came in. The other 2 are just soldiers.
Gotcha.
I'm going to go back into the train. I'm not going to pay much attention to the lieutenant.
Okay. All right.
I'm just going to make sure I don't get caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
I'm a soldier. I'm going to go kill some.
Okay. So you're gonna go through the train.
Yeah, and help clear it out from the inside.
I'm going with them.
Okay. When you open that door, actually, Sitwell, as far as you're concerned, your mission is complete.
Okie dokie.
So do you want to pull them out, try and get them to pull out?
Our group, yeah.
Okay. So you go ahead and do that. Good luck. Godspeed.
Yeah. We should leave.
Well, we can't just turn around and run right now. They'll shoot us in the back.
Yeah.
We got to clear out the train.
Yep. Definitely got to clear out the train.
I have 2 hit points. I'm pretty.
Okay.
I don't know how
I mean,
useful I am.
you can stay back here with the soldiers. Let them protect you. We're going to try to clear this, or sweep this,
They've
and make sure
done
there's
so
no.
well so far. Yeah, I'll
They're
do
not all
that.
dead
You guys
yet.
do that, and
Yeah.
We don't know if they're all dead yet. That's the assumption is they're all dead. We don't know that.
yeah, okay.
So you open that second train car, and though on the outside it looks like a normal passenger train car, what you see is these very large 4, 2 on each side, bodies that are humanoid shaped. They're hanging on hooks that come down from the ceiling. So they're swaying slightly as the train kind of is, not fully settled. They are thick. So their arms are probably, the size of like a football length around, all the way down. Same thing with their legs. They're big, just thick trunks of legs, and then the body itself is the same, and it's covered in this gray skin that has no hair whatsoever, and the face doesn't. It's more of like, it's like somebody didn't realize to put in a neck, so it's just like this head lump comes off, and the face is flat, and it's just like open eyes and an open mouth. And 2 little holes where a nose should be. They aren't moving, as far as they're not moving on their own, but they are swaying slightly. But I need both of you to make sanity checks.
Passed.
Failed.
Brian, go ahead and lose another point. You might go insane before we even get off the train, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things that you were taught, Astor, when you lived with the Romani, sometimes places feel wrong. And this train car, like you stepped in and you're like, oh, this, like that was bad back there in that last one when those things unfurled. This is wrong. There's something bad here. And you shouldn't be here.
Okay.
Brian flashes his grenade at Astor.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to nod in agreement.
Okay, so you just like pull the pin, toss it in, and shut the door?
Yeah.
Like, what? That's cool. I like that. I like that answer.
Yeah, very much so.
So as you kind of like shut the door and both kind of not run, but hustle back into the other one, you hear the boom and like the windows blow out on both sides. You know, it takes the appropriate amount of damage. And the lieutenant comes running up to the car with a couple of his men, and he like peeks back, like tries to open the door, but it's been bent. It won't even budge. And he turns around and looks back, and he says, "Major, best I can
Yes.
tell, everybody's dead. We need to get out of here before the town sends anybody."
Righto.
The best option would be to hoof it on foot, but we need to get going soon because if they come out in trucks, we are not equipped to outrun them. I've got several men down who can move, but they're not going to be moving quick.
Okay. Then let's.
Did you sweep the other cars?
We, to the best of our ability, yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So as you guys are headed out
Who's
away,
carrying me?
the two the soldiers.
We left you
Okay.
there.
Yeah, you got left there.
No.
You notice that your fingers start growing really long.
Ah.
You guys start heading. You run you hustle for about an hour before they take a stop and a break. Shirley, somebody roll a D3.
One.
So you'll heal one back. So you're moving around.
I'm not moving. Open my eyes.
Major, you got about a 2-hour run to the airfield.
Okay.
But it will be at night, so you'll need to hide somewhere for the next
Okay.
for a while. So you guys move off a couple more hours, or you move off a bit and wait until dark. The plane lands. So what the three of you see, because Sitwell's aware of what's happening, it's a very, very small plane that will fit maybe 4 people. Lands. The door opens. It's a British man, like properly dressed. He says, "Okay, we got to get going. The RAF is going to be coming in about 5 minutes, and we need to fly back while they're flying in."
4 of us fit.
What about the other
But Major,
guys?
he turns to you and says, "Major, it's you and what 3?
Yep.
Which
That's
3?
us.
Which 3 are you taking?"
These 3 here.
'Kay.
And I motion to our party.
Okay, go ahead and let's get you loaded up.
What about
I'd appreciate
soldiers?
if you like unchambered bullets just in case. We don't need a gun going off in the plane.
You can take my gun, letting us go, and we're staying.
What now?
The lieutenant, like, you can take my gun. You're letting us go, and you're staying.
Oh, you talking? Okay. Lieutenant says, our orders were clear. We were to get you through this. We're behind enemy lines the rest of the war.
Okay.
This was a twofold insertion. So
Okay.
we helped you. I lost some men. I expected attrition. The major was aware of this. Godspeed. I hope that this was worth it.
God bless.
Hope you learned something important. Keep your eyes open.
If not, we'll have fun killing Nazis.
That's what I'm talking
Nazis?
about.
Nazis. So
As many as you can, as much as you can, and don't stop for anything.
So he gathers his men and they start heading off. Actually, the plane gave them a little bit more like supplies.
So just
Couple of
if
bags.
there's any like first aid or whatever, I'd toss it out of the plane.
Oh yeah. They'll gladly take any of your morphine you're not using.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I'll toss my first aid kit that I was carrying. Yeah.
Right.
Anything we can give them, we give them.
Okay.
That's not mission critical.
Yeah. Okay.
I only wish I had more grenades to give.
So, yeah, that kind of ends it. Like, you guys get onto the plane and take off and fly. As you see the RAF coming across, you fly out the other way pretty low. And by low, I mean, like, pretty sure if you open the door and reach down, you could touch the water. It's pretty damn low. So, that'll actually do it tonight for us on the Nerds Domain, or the Nerds Domain presents Mask of Nyarlathotep. You, of course, want to go over to our website, check out our podcast there. That's nerdsdom.com, and we will talk to you guys next week.
And that will do it for us tonight on the Nerds Domain presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. Remember, you can email us at nerdsdomain@gmail.com or find us over on Facebook and Twitter at facebook.com/nerdsdomain and twitter.com/nerdsdomain. You can also check out our site at nerdsdom.com. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter while you're there. You can head over to iTunes and give us a 5-star rating. We want to thank Passion Nerdly for our music. Don't forget, you can support us at patreon.com/nerdsdomain and check out our shirts at TeePublic.
So yeah,